Such a small pedal, so many switches, what a crazy cool design. It's a full-blown bass modular and multi-effects pedal from Zoom, the MS-60B+. Let's check it out. Hi, welcome to Bass the World. My name is Gregor Fries and on bass we have Mr. René Flexenhardt today, sporting his, I guess, summer look while playing the Sandberg Bass the World bass, which can be enjoyed all year round. The market for this multifunctional pedal is dominated by a handful of very successful brands, mostly Line 6 and Neural DSP. They're doing a remarkable job and it has become increasingly hard to create something different that will get our attention. He said increasingly hard. One brand that doesn't seem to struggle at all to come up with new ideas to set itself from others is Zoom. I mean, just look at this. It's the size of a Boss pedal and has 5 foot switches that are put there in a way that somehow doesn't overcrowd the foot switchy area. This is wizardry, the foot switchy wizardry. Before we talk about the amps and effects in here, let's have a quick look at the exterior. I still can't get over the foot switches. I'm captivated since the first time a picture of this popped up somewhere online. The main on and off switch sits above the others in the middle. And then we have 4 buttons to navigate through the menu and activate the tuner. Of course it might get a bit fiddly in the heat of the moment on stage to change patches, but it's possible. And with some practice it shouldn't be an issue anymore. Above we have 4 controls to change parameters and for secondary functions if you push them. The display does its job well, it's easy to read and shows pictures of the units it's imitating, but it's an LCD. Something with higher definition would be nice, but I guess that's where we're running into a bit of a wall. After all, costs are a big concern and I assume an LCD helps to keep them as low as possible. And the price is very reasonable, so forget my complaint. Let's hear the direct bass and then engage the pedal in here in Ampeg SVT Amp page. The enclosure is plastic but feels very solid. This will be hard to damage or destroy. On the right sits our bass input. To power the pedal you can use a standard 9V power supply or 2 AA batteries. There's a USB-C port to access and change patches from Zoom's Guitar Lab app, which is currently only available for iOS. But the USB port also allows switching via MIDI, which is great. On the left we have 2 outputs, either for stereo use or you can also assign one to go to your amp with effects only and the other one with an amp and capsum loaded to a mixing console. Very cool and very professional. Here's an analog bass octave sound, a digital version of course. The MS-60B Plus comes with 95 bass effects including, let me read this, 11 preamps and 11 realistic amp and cabinet models with multi-layer IR. You can use up to 6 effects simultaneously and save them on 100 patches. The pedal comes with 85 presets and 15 user patches, but the presets can of course be adjusted or completely overridden if you need more space. The effects types are all color-coded, which helps to get a better orientation when you're stepping through the sounds. The menu is very easy to use, very intuitive. We've worked with presets for all sounds in this video, but we did some minor adjustments here and there to make them do specifically what we wanted to record. Like the amount of repeats and the tempo for this delay. The amps in here are the Aguilar 750, an Ampeg SVT and a flip top, an acoustic 360 and a monotone combo, which comes from a time when no one even dared to dream about something like this. When it comes to effects, I won't even list those. There's more or less everything you can imagine, and honestly, they sound really good. Here's a drive I really like. really trying to find a flaw here. The only thing I'm missing is a headphone out. Otherwise, this is just perfect. I like the way you control this pedal, I like the sounds, I love how compact it is. And again, I think the price is very reasonable for what you're getting here. If you want to buy or try one, check the links in the video description below. We're working with a bunch of dealers, and if you order this or anything else through our links, they will know we sent you and pay us a little kickback. That's the easiest way to support our channel and doesn't cost you a cent. If you decide to do that, thank you very much. Here's a review of the Zoom B6, here's your fabulous merch shop where you can get this, and here's me saying thanks for watching and bye. BassTheWorld.